Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Poland Daily History. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee, and today we are at the Warsaw Royal Castle, located in the Castle Square within the Warsaw Old Town. It is a historical structure that houses royalties throughout the dynasties and has been with Poland through thick and thin. We will be talking with a historian that specializes in the history of the Warsaw Castle, and we will be exploring the different facades of the magnificent structure. So join us and let's go on a journey. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Anna Czekaj, a historian of the Warsaw Royal Castle behind us. We are here at the Lower Gardens, a very beautiful facade, one of my favorites actually, and we have just been done talking about the Saxon dynasty. Now let's proceed and talk a little bit about the last king of Poland, namely Stanisław Augustus, and his contribution to this glorious structure behind us.
As you can see, when it comes to construction of the facade, he didn't have a great deal to do because everything had been done for him by the veterans. However, he began with a double dose of energy, furnishing and changing, according to the new taste of the era of enlightenment of the castle's interiors. Towards the end of the 1760s, the southern wing of the castle burned down, and this gave the impulse for another reconstruction of the castle's interiors. The 1770s, under the reign of Stanisław Augustus, is a period of the reconstruction of two apartments of the whole representational first floor of the castle. All of what we can see in the castle today. The interiors we visit on the first floor are interiors we owe to Stanisław Augustus' reconstruction. First, Stanisław Augustus dealt with the royal apartments from the hall of the Crown Guard through the Grodzka Tower, the Canaletto room, the old audience chamber, and his bedroom and wardrobe. After that, at the end of the 1770s and in the 1780s, the official representative area was reconstructed. The official place for people to enter the castle was changed. It would now be at the stairs by the Senator's Gate, where people would first enter the Królewiczowska Gallery, then to the first antechamber, then the second antechamber, which was a marble room, a pearl from the time of the House of Warsaw. It was recreated, rebuilt, and regained its splendor in the time of Stanisław Augustus. It was again covered with magnificent marble, with a vasa style in the lower part. In the upper part, the king ordered for there to be a painting of all the Polish rulers, as well as his own representative coronation painting. Whoever was visiting the king would go from the marble room to the third antechamber, the third corridor, the Knight's Hall, found in a wonderful classical style, referring to the literature of antiquity, the Enlightenment literature, referring to one of the most important, the most spectacular, one could say one of the best moments in history. The king ordered 6 grave canvases to be placed in the Knight's Hall, Marcello Bacciarelli. These canvases reveal breakthrough moments in Polish history, from giving statutes to the codifying of the law by King Casimir the Great, establishment of the Jagiellonian University, the Prussian homage, the Union of Lublin, victory over Turkish troops in Kotyń, and the final painting depicts the triumph of Jan III Sobieski. The last two parts of the representational cycle are the throne hall and the European monarch's room. All these rooms, their current shape and the way they are equipped, we owe to the initiative of Stanisław Augustus and the artistic environment he created around himself, gathering outstanding architects like Domenico Merlini, painters such as Bernardo Bellotto, known as Canaletto, or Marcello Bacciarelli, or sculptors like Andrea Lebrun. To emphasize once again what the viewers are able to look at in the castle, the decoration we owe to Stanisław Augustus, and the vast majority of these items are authentic from the time of our last king.
I w ogromnej większości są to przedmioty autentyczne, pochodzące z czasów naszego ostatniego króla.
So continuing on the topic of Stanisław Augustus, I was wondering if you can tell me what are his contributions and what events happened and transpired during his reign.
Te piękne wnętrza zamkowe.
The beautiful castle interiors of the renovated apartment where important historical events for Warsaw and Poland took place. Here in the castle halls there was the partition of 1773, which unfortunately put a final step on the first partition of Poland. But also here the Sejm, later called 4 years or Great, led to the adoption of a document Poland can be particularly proud of, the Constitution of the 3rd of May. It's in the senator's room that 2 term members of parliament, senators and the king, jointly passed the 3rd of May Act. It was to form the foundation of the modern state of constitutional monarchy. Unfortunately, as we know, it wasn't possible to defend the constitution. We lost the war with Russia in defense of this document. The third partition of Poland came about and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth fell.
Schyłek pierwszej Rzeczypospolitej.
So as I know, the King Stanisław Augustus is also a really great lover of arts, and he would hold dinners housing some of the greatest artists of the time. And I'm hoping, you can go a little bit into the details about those dinners and who were the guests.
Król Stanisław August miał niewątpliwie dar gromadzenia wokół siebie.
King Stanisław Augustus had a gift of being able to gather outstanding people around him. Outstanding intellectuals and artists expressed by the great royal apartment. He equally appreciated literary achievements. He liked lectures very much, appreciated the works of poets and writers, and invited them to his famous Thursday lunches, which took place at the castle during the winter and at the Łazienki Park in the summer, where the most intellectual problems were discussed. Stanisław Augustus was an extraordinary man in general when it came to functioning in the period of enlightenment. He had to be a real man of enlightenment. At the castle he put together various collections of works of art and paintings, as well as a magnificent library. It was him who ordered the wing that we see behind us to be filled with 17,000 volumes in the magnificent library collection. As far as our history is concerned, he was perhaps not the most fortunate ruler, but when it came to artistic and cultural achievements in Poland, he certainly left our country a huge legacy.
Jeśli chodzi o dorobek artystyczny i kulturalny Polski, na pewno przysłużył się naszemu krajowi ogromnie.